Hey folks, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave Wildheart and welcome to another live musical performance analysis video. And this week we are taking a look at a chap called Gordon Lightfoot and his song, If You Could Read My Mind. Now, I made a Gordon Lightfoot kind of reaction video, sometime last year, I guess, back in the autumn, winter of 2024. And we did the song, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And was that correct? Yeah, I suddenly felt like saying Fitzpatrick, but that would have been devastating. Luckily, I didn't mention it. And people were saying, yes, it's a wonderful, beautiful song. Obviously, poetic genius, amazing. The songwriting, blah, so good. But also that the performance I watched was maybe he was a little bit old and his voice was a little bit, not so good as when he was younger. And so I found this video, which you guys also recommended to me, and he's clearly a little bit younger in this. I cannot tell when this was filmed. I'm guessing 80s. It was released in the 70s. This could be 70s then, especially by that microphone down there looks quite 70s. I do not know, and I looked here and it says no description at all. I have no idea when this was filmed, so I do apologize. It's a live TV performance. I'm read through the lyrics and I had a little look and a little bit of research, which is kind of crazy for this channel. And this song was written when he was reflecting about his divorce. So we can already go in with that idea and see how he's done it. And I mean, it's a great mix so far. I mean, I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I mean, you all know it anyway. A mix of poetic ideas and then hard-hitting reality. So let's get into it. Yeah, we will probably stop it after the verses, to like look at the lyrics and have a little talk about them because, I mean, with Gordon, the lyrics are king, man. The lyrics are king. Also, I don't think I know this song.
What a tale my thoughts could tell, just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet. You know that ghost is me, and I will never be set free as long as I am a ghost that you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell, just like a paperback novel, the kind in a drugstore would sell. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. The heroes often fail, and you won't read that book again because the ending just too hard to take.
Oh man, I know this song. I never considered that I would know this song. If You Could Read My Mind by Gordon Lightfoot. I assumed I never heard anything about, I assumed I only heard one Gordon Lightfoot song. I know this song, well, I'm not going to say extremely well, but I know that melody at the end of the verses. That is an earworm of a melody, and it takes me back immediately to, listening to the radio when I was a kid. I guess my parents were listening to the radio when this was on. Just quickly, I'm thinking 70s due to the trouser wear, the flared trouser and that kind of big open shirt. Right, let's have a little think about these lyrics. Okay, so we're speaking from his perspective in the first verse. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. And he's then described himself, and let me get this straight. He's described himself as a ghost that has been chained to the bottom of a wishing well in a dark castle. And he's also done that in a beautiful way. Yeah, not just me saying that like that. What a description of how his emotions are. And he was saying he just kind of wrote this, I guess, in like some cabin thinking about his divorce. I mean, it's such a not an idea you would go to like that. You have to go here and here and here and here just to get that whole kind of feeling of being this ghost chained to the bottom of a wishing well in a dark castle. Okay, so clearly he wasn't feeling too great. The second one, I think, is now, if I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. I mean, I guess we're still in that. Is it her talking now? And this is a bit I don't really get. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstores sell. I mean, I'm imagining it's like a comic, but like a novel, like a graphic novel these days. But back in the 70s, it was probably something you could just buy, a paperback novel in the drugstores. When you reach the part where the heartache comes, a hero would be me. But heroes often fail, and you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. Oh my gosh. So he makes all this like poetic, lovely scenes, and then also related to like a real life thing. This is this paperback novel from the bookstore. And then he's like, yeah, but heroes fail. So obviously he's the hero per se. And he's failed, and you won't go back to that book because the ending's just too hard to take. Well, I mean, what a lyricist. What a lyricist. Mm-hmm.
Hard to take.
We got two guitars going on, right? We got him and someone else somewhere who we cannot see. Wow, look at that bracelet and ring.
I walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number 2, a movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never knew I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back.
I'd walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. What's a three-way script? Is it 3 people in a script? Is it that simple, or is this some like movie jargon? Enter number 2. Is this the idea of a like being cheated on? I don't know. I don't want to put words into Gordon Lightfoot's mouth because he's quite capable of doing that himself. A movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. And this is where he takes a break from this kind of, what's the word? Abstract, poetic metaphors. Well, I don't think they're any of those things. And says, I never thought I could act this way. And I've got to say, I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone. I just can't get back. And he takes it to a completely real place where it's literally like him saying, look, I don't know what's going on. My heart is broken. Which is great. A nice little juxtaposition to the poetic kind of wishing well castle kind of stuff. Now we've got this little kind of melodic breakdown.
Could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell.
Okay.
Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet, the story always ends. And if you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you lack. I never knew I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back.
So beautiful. midnight special. There you go. Holy Manoli. Beautiful. Acoustic guitar, vocals with this other chap doing the kind of lead acoustic guitar. It's just so beautiful. Such a sweet sound. And, okay, let's quickly get into this fourth verse. He repeats the first verse. So good you do it twice, basically, because it was so damn brilliant the first time around. Brings, like, an ending to the song as well when you bring it back to the first verse, I think. But then he adds to it and gets, again, out of this kind of poetic language and into a more honest thing, saying, well, just basically saying how he feels and how he just doesn't get it, and he don't know where the feelings went. He doesn't know what went wrong, but he can't get it back. And that's how it ends, with the feelings gone and I just can't get it back. Hi. Gordon Lightfoot is once again, I mean, anyone who's watching this probably knows much more of his back catalogue than I do, yeah? And you'll be screaming at me saying, of course Gordon Lightfoot has amazing poetic lyrics and is the best songwriter and the best lyricist out there, because he really was one of the greats. I loved that performance. It was so simple in a lot of ways. That melody, that kind of gets me every time. That triggered something in me, some weird like memory, nostalgic memory. Like the rest of the song I didn't really remember, but I guess when I was a kid I wasn't thinking about the poetic lyrics of Gordon Lightfoot. I was probably thinking Mom. And there, wow. We will have to continue the Gordon Lightfoot road at some point, so do let me know. We've done now Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, and we've done If You Could Read My Mind. What's the third one for Gordon Lightfoot? What's the next one for me to listen to? Absolutely love that. Blown away by the beauty of Gordon Lightfoot once again. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I will see you in the next video.